Good morning, Junior 3. Last video I talked about the digestive system. And I said that our body consists of group of systems or different systems, okay, work together. For example, the digestive system, the respiratory system, and the circulatory system. And each system, okay, has its specific function. Each system has its specific function. Okay, and I said, for example, digestive system digests the food or help us to digest the food or make the digestion process. Okay, so what is the meaning of digestion process? To change the food into small pieces to get our body can benefit from it. Okay, digestion process is called to change the food into small pieces to get our body can benefit from it. And you have to know that when we start eating, the food goes from our mouth to our stomach. From our mouth to our stomach. And the digestive system contains many organs, okay? For example, mouth, stomach, intestine. We have small intestine and large intestine. So you have to know we have different organs in the digestive system, or we have many organs in the digestive system. All of these organs help the digestive system to digest the food or make it small pieces. Okay? So the first organ in the digestive system is the mouth. Repeat after me. Mouth. And you have to know that mouth contains tongue, teeth, salivary glands. Tongue, teeth, salivary glands. Tongue to taste the food. Tongue helps us to taste the food. Teeth to cut the food. Salivary glands produce saliva. What is the saliva? Saliva is the liquid inside the mouth. You have to know that salivary glands produce saliva. So we have inside our mouth, we have tongue, teeth, salivary glands. Tongue to taste the food. Teeth to cut the food or chew the food. Okay? Salivary glands to produce saliva. And you have to know that saliva is the liquid inside our mouth. Saliva do what? Breaks down the food, then it goes to our stomach. Breaks down the food, okay? And after that stomach. Mouth and stomach. When we start eating, the food go from our mouth to our stomach. The liquid inside our mouth is called saliva. Saliva do what? Breaks down the food, then it goes to the stomach. Okay? Now we are inside the stomach. You can see the stomach like a bag. So we can say that the stomach is a large muscular organ that helps to digest food. And you have to know that inside our mouth we have a liquid called acidic juice. Inside our mouth we have liquid called saliva. Saliva inside the mouth, but acidic juice inside the stomach. Okay? Muscles move the acidic juice inside our stomach to break down the food. After the food goes from the mouth to the stomach, okay, the acidic juice helps the food to be small enough, to get nutrients. So the food inside the stomach become nutrients, not food. Become nutrients. So inside the stomach we have something liquid called acidic juice. Muscles move the acidic juice inside the stomach to break down the food to be small enough to get nutrients. So the food inside the stomach, not food. It's called nutrients. Okay? And will be small enough. Okay? After that, it's called the digested food. Okay? The digested food leaves the stomach and go to another organ in the digestive system, which is called the intestine. And you have to know that we have small intestine and large intestine. Small intestine and large intestine. So, now the digested food leaves the stomach and go to the intestine to continue the digestion process. Okay? After that, the nutrients are carried away in the blood, spreading energy to all the body parts. And you have to know, we eat to get energy. We can't study without eating. We can't think. We can't play. We can do our homework. No, we need energy to do all things. So now the nutrients are carried away in the blood to spread energy to all our body parts. The blood carry the nutrients to the all body parts to get the energy. To do all things or to do all activities. Okay, Junior 3? Let's revise and solve the exercise. I said the digestion process is a process that changes the food into small pieces to get our body can benefit from it or to be useful to our body. You have to know that we start eating from mouth and then the food go to our stomach. Our mouth contains tongue, teeth and salivary glands. Salivary glands produce saliva, the liquid inside our mouth. Then the food goes to the stomach and acidic juice, the liquid inside the stomach is called acidic juice. Okay, break down the food to be small enough to get nutrients. The digested food after that leaves the stomach and go to the intestine to complete or to continue the digestion process. Finally, the nutrients are carried away in the blood, spreading energy to all the body parts. Okay, after that, solving exercise. Number 1, complete. Number 1, the liquid in the mouth is called saliva. Number 2, we chew or we cut the food using our teeth. Number 3, stomach is a large muscular organ. Number 4, the process that changes the food we eat into a simpler form is called the digestion process. Number 5, we taste the food with our tongue. Number 6, muscles move the acidic juice in our stomach. Number 7, the digestive system helps us to digest the food. You have to know that you have homework, worksheet number 4 in the weekend sheet booklet, and I will send you the model answers. Bye, Junior 3.